Hello. Today I've been playing around with the Cathedral window technique, and I made a border, and I really like the way it looks, and I've made it into a card. And I wanted to make another border, so I figured I'd come on and I'd show you how I made it. Alrighty, so first of all, you need a strip that about 1 inch wide. This is just under, oh, this one is actually 1 inch wide. Okay, oh good. That's funny because this one was a little bit thinner, so that's kind of weird. All right, and I did it 5.5 inches long because that's how wide a A2 card is. Alrighty, and then you need that piece, and then you need some circles, and I use my 1 inch circle punch. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these ones. Okay, so I've got 5 that are all the same for on the bottom, and these circles that we can use the square to make the cathedral windows for. And I'll put this here so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so first thing we need to do is glue these 5 circles down. So I'm going to use my mat here, and I'm going to center this there, because that'll make it easier. Then you just need a little bit of glue right in the middle. You don't have to use too much. Perfect. Okay. There. And then this one can go on this side. And this one can go on the other side. And these can go right in the middle. Perfect. Okay. So that's how you start. And then I've got 5 more 1 inch circles, which I punched out I used this punch. It's 3/4 of an inch, and it was still a little bit too big to fit in the middle. So I had to trim it on 2 sides to make sure that it was just big enough. And as a matter of fact, I want to trim this one a little bit more. But just a little sliver. See? Just a wee bit. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use this to fold over the 4 edges. There. Then I can use my bone folder, and I can go ahead and crease those really good. Alrighty, and then these get to be glued in the middle of these circles. Isn't that neat? Very, very simple to do. I just had a yummy lunch. I had a seafood salad sandwich and oh, that's funny. Seafood salad sandwich. Say that 20 times real fast. And I had a crumb donut afterwards for dessert. That was yummy. Oh, and I also had a miniature cucumber. A mini cucumber. They're so yummy. All right, that one's done. And this one, and that every time I have a seafood salad sandwich, then it really reminds me of my girlfriend Filila. Because that was her favorite sandwich, and when she lived here with her kids and her brother, then when her brother would work, then he would treat her. He would surprise her with a sandwich, and she would, oh my goodness, her entire being would light up. She loved those things so much. She loved it enough to marry it. That's what my grandkids used to say. Do you love it? Yep. Do you want to marry it? That means if you love it a lot, then you want to marry it. You ever hear that? I know it's just silly. But hey, I like to be silly. Why not? Okay, one more. And this was the cardstock that I'm using for this, or the decorative paper. It's thick like a cardstock. And a friend of mine gave me her scraps. So I took all the smaller scraps and I used my circle punch and thought, all right, I can do this with it. All right, perfect. And then I've still got these ones left that she gave me. Yep, so that's pretty neat. So the smaller scraps, and I was able to cut out all of these circles, plus a few more, plus a whole bunch of flowers. So I like that. All right, so now I got to get these in order again. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, plain, plain. Okay, so we'll do this polka dot right in the middle, and you can do them this way, or that way, whichever way you prefer. It gives it a different look, doesn't it? Maybe I'll do this one this way this time. Why not? That'll be fun. All right. And again, just a little bit of glue. Don't need a lot. There. That's really, really pretty. See, it goes together pretty quick, doesn't it? Not too shabby. All right, there. So we've got our border made and put together. Isn't that pretty? And that's just the base of it. And then from this, you can make them however you want. On this one, you can see that I put silver trim on either side, and then I used one of these that somebody flat racked me with, and I pulled out a green one and just cut it right down the center, and use that on either side too. Isn't that neat? So this one, I decided I'd pull out this red ribbon because I think that'll match real pretty too. Let's see. Oh yeah. I think that'll be sharp because that color just pops. Oh, definitely. All right, I'm going to do that. Yep. So you can decorate these however you feel like doing them. And for me, the easiest way to do this is put the double stick tape on it and just follow along the outer edge. And then do it again. Alrighty. Come on, get off of there. There it goes. Alrighty. Right there and right there. That is really pretty. Oh my goodness, I love that. Nice. Okay, and I've already got that on. I just have to peel this off. And then I'll hold this one up again because what I did next was I wanted to add flowers to that one, so I did. Oh, that is really pretty with the red on it. Oh my goodness, I love it. That's nice. And so you can leave it just plain and basic like this. And look at how it looks now, just with the ribbon on there. I mean, with that lace on either side. Isn't that pretty? So every step you take, it just makes it look better and better and better and better. So, and then on this one, then I put the flowers, little mini flowers with the dots in the middle of them. Isn't that pretty? Or you can just do just the dots, or you can do just the flowers, or I think this one I'm just going to leave plain like this. I think I'm just going to let it show itself off. So I think this looks more manly doing it this way without the flowers. So, alrighty. So I hope you like this border idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.